I was muted this whole time. Hold up. I'm sure. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Can everybody hear me now? Hello, hello. Am I good now? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Hey, what's going on? I muted myself twice. I muted myself twice. Let me make sure. All right, let me make sure. Golly. Anyway, I guess I gotta start over again. Anyway, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another After Pill live stream. Welcome to the After Pill podcast. And can I say that? Can I say that? Welcome to the After Pill podcast. I guess we can go there. Welcome to another live stream, man. This live stream is going to be litty, right? This live stream is going to be litty. It's going to go crazy on the live replay. So if you haven't caught any of the live replays, make sure you hit that description box. Make sure you go down and tap on my videos and you'll see live replays, playlist, right? And also I have some other videos on there. I have my rants, I have my marriage, relationships, and dating playlist, right? And soon to come other playlists as well. But for now, that's what we have. And make sure you tap into it. But what's going on with you guys, man? Moy, smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. Nick, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Shane Alexander, what's going on? This is going to be a good live stream, man. It's going to be a good live stream. Of course, everybody else is going to, they're going to come in probably like maybe in 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes is when everybody start packing in. But as y'all read from the title, y'all can kind of understand what we're about to talk about. Men don't stand a chance against these modern day Jezebels, man. Modern day men today do not stand a chance with these modern day Jezebels. And I've told you guys before. Listen, a lot of women, they have way more game than you. Way more game than you. They have way more strategy. They have way more strategy than you. They've been in the game longer than you have. Listen, there's not much you can do out here. Right? There's not much you can do out here. Right? A lot of women are, getting out here and they're getting to how they live. Listen, they're racking up bodies. Listen, you can't shame these women into submission anymore. That's what a lot of you guys need to understand as well. Shaming is dead. Shaming is dead. There is no more shaming women. There is no more telling them, oh, you need to preserve yourself. You need to preserve yourself as ninja, right? You need to preserve yourself, right? Shane says they can't finesse us though, man. So yeah, listen, all men can't be finessed, but the majority can. The majority can be finessed. And truth be told, if I was to throw a if I was to throw a nice piece of pretty chick your way, something you ain't never seen before. Listen, some men allow themselves to get finessed. Some men allow themselves to get finessed. If the right one comes along, best believe it. Some men just allow themselves, like they just fall for it. they just fall for it. Tell me I'm lying. JC, what's going on? JC is checking in. what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. But a lot of men allow themselves to get finessed. They like it. You know, some chicks out here charging, they're charging dudes to have some kind of advantage over them. I forgot what's the name of it. I think it's called a financial submissive or something like that. Financial submissive. If I don't know if I'm even saying it right, but there's guys out here who are paying women to take advantage of them financially, right? So the women, what they do is they keep asking for money. Give me $200, right? Give me $500. Go to the ATM right now and write a check. Right, go to the bank right now. Write me a check for $1,000. Your high end stockbrokers, yep. Your high end doctors, yep, yep. All of this stuff, all of it. So listen, best believe it's happening out here. But listen, I have video proof. So like you guys already know, when I go to this format, we got breaking news, right? We got Mitch's down bad, and we got the main event where we really talk about what's really going on out here. And I'm going to show you guys something that is soon to come. It is coming to a house near you. It is coming to a house near you. We have full-fledged human looking, right? Dolls. Full-fledged human looking dolls, full-fledged human looking, androids, if you will. I guess you can call them androids, right? Or humanoids, right? Full-fledged. Full-fledged. But anyway, man, I guess we have enough people right now. We're 8 minutes in. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button. So we're gonna start off with some breaking news, man. Gonna start off with some breaking news. Where my banner at? Oh, I already got it up. Let me go ahead and share this. So apparently, listen, this is happening. This is happening more and more, man. This is happening more and more. See, they used to just penalize the men, right? They used to say it was just the men. But check this out. Check this out right here. So here we have a married teacher, right? Here we have a married teacher, married, accused of forcing boys, into group sex with her while wearing screen masks. So they on some other type of time, and I keep telling y'all, they're on some other. Listen, a lot of these women, they live in fantasy land. They live in Delulu land. They live in fantasy land, ninjas. They live in fantasy land. They want to live out their fantasies, right? A lot of guys, they're still stuck in this lot of guys still stuck in la la land too. They think they're still coming at it from, oh, women are pure. They're just the most moral version, of the human species. Nah, ninja, no. Nah, they get down and dirty, if not more down and dirty than a lot of you ninjas. But a 31-year-old Brittany Fortenberry, a married teacher at two Morgan County schools in Indiana, allegedly forced young victims. I don't know about force now. I don't know about force, but we're just gonna read what it says. And Indiana allegedly forced young victims to wear horror movie style masks while subjecting them to group sex, court documents have revealed. One of the victims told police that Fortenberry offered them between $100 and $800 in exchange for explicit photos. Bro, I wish I had some sound effects right now. This is asinine. This is asinine. This is what's going on out here. This is what's going on out here. Ninja, where were these teachers when I wanted to have fun, ass ninja? Right? Where were the teachers when I wanted to get down and dirty, ass ninja? Where were they at when I was growing up, ass ninja? We seeing this more and more. We're seeing this more and more. I swear, these past 2 years, I have never seen the amount of female teachers, that are coming out now who are involving themselves and having sex with young boys, having sex with students. Listen, it's getting crazy out here. It's getting crazy. But let's continue. Let's continue.
And while Fortenberry was a substitute teacher in the Martinsville School District. The latest victim came forward after Fortenberry's case got significant media attention at the end of February. At the time, the original victim, a high school student, told police Fortenberry had sexual relations with him and at least 5, maybe 10 other students. One of them came forward and in new charging documents filed this.
5, maybe 10 students. 5 to 10 students. This is crazy. And then probably more. That's just who came forward. The rest of them ninjas, they knew too. The other ninjas, they knew too. They were getting down and dirty too, but those are the ninjas who just came forward.
This week, told investigators Fortenberry gave the boys shrooms that made him feel funny, saying she would wait about an hour before grabbing their arms and sexually touching herself with them.
Oh, she was on some other time and whoa. She was on some other time, and so she gave these ninjas shrooms. So she R. Kelly and ninjas. She Bill Cosby and ninjas. She Bill Cosby and ninjas. She giving ninjas shrooms. What? Now say what you want, but the women are getting absolutely crazy out here now. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's continue.
The 14-year-old victim went on to tell investigators that Brittany made him watch while she had sex with his friends and that she would pleasure herself using his school picture.
Wait. Brittany made the victim watch. Oh, so she made him watch while Brittany and his friend had sex. She would then play with herself to his school pictures. Oh yeah, she's sick, man.
The boy also recounted a specific encounter at Fortenberry's home, where Fortenberry made them wear masks from the horror film Scream, and they proceeded to take turns having sex with her for the next 2 hours. Sexual abuse happened while Fortenberry was a substitute teacher in the Martinsville School District. The latest victim came forward after Fortenberry's case.
This wasn't even a high school. This was a middle school ass ninja. So she messing around with 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds.
Case got significant media attention at the end of February. At the time, the original victim, a high school student, told police Fortenberry had sexual relations with him and at least 5.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. What's Nick says? This is next level sick. John says she on that P. Diddy. Listen, I told y'all a lot of these chicks, they have these fantasies. They have these fantasies. These are the kind of fantasies that they want to live out. They want to get choked and spanked. They want to live out their what they wanted to live out in the high school. So when they get the opportunity to go back to the school, this is what they're doing. See, a lot of people when they think of teachers, when they think of female teachers, they don't think of predators. They don't think of predators. A lot of people still, like I said, they still look at women as these damsels in distress. They still look at women as not being capable of committing such atrocities, right? But the atrocities are happening. The Jezebels are out here running about, and it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. How about this one? The craziness continues, Ninja. The craziness continues. So 44-year-old Stephanie Demetrius of Powell, Ohio, is accused of offering $2,000 to a student to murder her estranged husband. Ninja, what is going on out here, Ninja? Court documents reveal that Demetrius paid the student a $250 down payment. So this ninja, but she put down a $250 down payment on the ninja head. Right. Investigators collected digital evidence, including a phone call in which Demetrius reassured the student, saying, "I owe an additional $15." The plot was uncovered when the student's mother found suspicious information on his phone and alerted authorities. Right. Demetrius has released on a $150,000 bond. Ninja's going out bad, man.
In this case, have a seat in the back. I'll have your attorney have a discussion with you, okay?
Police tell us Demetrius, a teacher at the Academy for Urban Scholars High School, offered $2,000 to the unidentified boy to shoot and kill her estranged husband.
This particular teacher was attempting to groom this young person into committing murder.
Court documents show Columbus police have a recorded conversation between Demetrius and the teen, where she tells him when her husband would be home, but their 4 children would not. Police say she paid that teen a $250 down payment last week.
We're unsure of the specific reason as to why this teacher chose this particular student.
Investigators learning about the alleged murder for hire plot when the teen's mother found something on his phone and called police.
Without their help, some of this may not have come completely to light. And this was a situation where the parent was able to capture things inside.
Listen, man, it's getting crazy out here. Let's read some of these comments, right? So WTF, they getting these teachers from everywhere. I'm guessing she meant to say everywhere. Needs a psychological evaluation at this point. Yeah, I think teachers need to go. They need to go ahead and do psychological evaluations. They need to go and make sure that these teachers are not PDF files, both man and woman, right? Both men and women. They need to do thorough background checks on all of these folks now, because nowadays you can't trust the woman with your child. You can't trust a woman with your child. She might end up giving the ninja mushrooms, giving the ninja mushrooms and taking him to the back room. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Nick says, yeah, feminism destroyed women and their femininity in the West, if not worldwide. Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. And, my theory is maybe women always been like this. Maybe women always been like this. And now that they have been liberated, now it is really exposing. It is literally exposing how their true nature was in the first place. See, they've always had to hide. They've always had to hide their true identity because they never had the power to really explore themselves like they can now. Right. That's why a lot of men are suffering right now, because now that the power shift has leaned more into the women, right? Now they get to choose. Now they don't have to deal with you. Right now, they don't have to deal with you. If your breath stinking ninja, they're gonna tell you, your breath stinking ninja, get out my face. If you short, if you 5'5", if you a 5'5" ass ninja, she gonna tell you straight up, listen, I don't deal with 5'5" ass ninjas. Right? If she tell you, listen, I only deal with 6'6" ninjas and the long digging stick, pause, no diddy. If she tell you that, that's all she deal with. They have no shame. There's no shame to their game. There's no shame to the game. They don't lean into their femininity, right? They have no problem showing you that I am not the woman of the past, ninja. They have no problem showing you that at all, right? We're in a new day and age. This is what I'm trying to take the veil off you ninjas' eyes, right? I'm trying to take the veil off you ninjas' eyes. A lot of ninjas still think, they still thinking that women are just so pure and perfect and they can't do any wrong. We need to save all women head ass ninjas. All right. Moore says, yeah, they fart and burp ass ninja. You know what's so crazy? I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Right, growing up, I thought that I literally just as a young kid, I thought only men like burped and fart and like shit. I swear to God, not even lying to you. I had to be like under 10. I had to be under 10. I swear to God. I thought that women did not shit. I swear. I thought women did not shit. I thought they didn't fart or anything. I swear. But then I grew up and like, damn, they fart and shit too. Nick said some American women referring to me as bro or dude, WTF. Yeah, that's something, man. Listen, I can never get used to it. They hit me with the bro. They hit me with the dude. I'm like, first of all, I'm not your bro. Second of all, you too pretty to be talking all masculine. Like I said, they don't care no more. They do not care anymore. It is done with. So I don't want to say get used to it. I don't want to say get used to it, but you ninjas better get used to it because they're not changing anytime soon. So moving on to Mitch is down bad, man. Mitches are down bad, man. Listen, this is why you don't pick up baby mamas. We already talked about this. This is why you don't pick up baby mamas. right? Because at the end of the day, if her baby daddy really wanted to have her, guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna have her. And really, in reality, if most women can work it out, with their baby dad, that's exactly what they're gonna do, right? I don't understand men who get with, baby mothers. Like if the dad is not deceased or something like that, and I can understand she being previously married or something like that, and the husband is deceased and something. She's a widow, right? Something that she couldn't control, right? Because otherwise she would still be married if her husband had not been deceased. Then yeah, I can see possibly, oh, that dude married a widow. Okay, cool, that's fine. But Ninja, you marry y'all out here marrying chicks who baby daddy stay around the corner, right? She's still going over there. He's still tearing up them guts. And you, come on now. Let's play this video. But my dude, he was in his feelings, man. He was in his feelings. Check it out.
No, bro. I don't know if you guys know, but I was a stepdaddy. I did everything for this girl. I fed her child. I treated her good. I gave her a home, paid no bills, everything for free, fixed her car, gas money, everything. I bought that car seat. Matter of fact, I bought her daughter clothes. I bought her daddy food, everything, just for her to go and cheat on me with the father of the baby. Lesson learned, guys. Don't ever trust a fucking bitch. I fixed that shit up. She fucked it up. I fixed it. I tried my best to fix that. I bought her that. I put gas in it. I did everything. Everything that's in here, I fucking bought her. She lived with me rent free, nothing. Just for her to fucking cheat on me, bro. Lesson fucking learned, guys. Don't ever trust a fucking bitch. All that over some fucking dick. Well, you guys, oh my god, bestie, oh my god, she's kind of famous on TikTok. But nigga, she's not the person who you think she is. Everybody go fucking hate on this bitch, nigga. Real niggas like me don't deserve this shit. Real niggas don't even know, bro. Niggas like me don't deserve this shit, bro. Fuck a bitch, nigga. Never again. Never in my fucking life, nigga. Fuck a bitch, bro. Never fucking again, nigga. Fuck this fucking bitch, bro. On my mama, bro. I did everything for her just for her to do this to me. Never in my fucking life. Show your fucking face.
What?
Never again, bro. Fuck. You know what to say? He's drinking problems away.
I'll see you in the gym, my guy. I'll see you in the gym, my guy. Listen, dudes don't even listen. Blake Bradley just said something. He said something important. Blake Bradley just said, just a stepping stone. Listen. They don't even understand that they're just stepping stones. A lot of dudes don't understand that they're stepping stones. I've experienced firsthand, right? A lot of women, they can't wait until they find a better opportunity, right? Especially when it comes to these young girls, right? They're trying to maximize on their youth. Y'all got to understand that, right? Doomer Viking checking in. What's going on? So y'all got to understand, young women, especially, they're trying to maximize on their youth. They're trying to maximize on their youth. Right. So if a better opportunity a more handsome guy comes across, a more genetically superior ass ninja come across, a dude with more money come across, a dude with more resources come across, right? She living in a shack, and this ninja got a high rise somewhere, top floor ass ninja, right? Got the lights all nice and it's smelling good, aromatherapy head ass ninja, right? Guess where she going? Guess where she going? She going to the aromatherapy head ass ninja. She going to the high rise ninja, right? She going to the top floor. She riding the elevator all up to the top floor ass ninja, right? You need a key to get in ass ninja, right? But come on, bro, you were just a stepping stone. She needed, and I literally knew a chick, right? And I told this story before. I knew a chick. She told me exactly this. She told me, I am just literally her words. She said, I am just using him until I get up off my feet. We stay, he between jobs and everything, but they stayed with his parents, right? They stayed with his parents. And she literally told me, I swear to God, she was like, I'm just using him. Just until I get some more money, just so I can stack up more money, right? Until I get up on my feet. Literally, that's what she said. Literally, that's what she said. Just like, if it wasn't just for me trying to get up off my feet, I'll be on my own. Literally, y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up, especially if you really not having it. Now, like I can tell dude ain't really having it like that, but guess what? He's trying his best. right? He's trying his best to show this woman that, hey, you know, oh, you deserve love, right? You deserve for somebody to take care of you, as Ninja, right? You deserve love too. Nah, man, she made that mistake. She made that mistake. Send her back to her baby daddy. He's still smashing her. He's still smashing her, so he need to take care of her. But guess what? Ninja ain't got no money. Ninja ain't got no money. He probably, guess what? He probably staying with his parents, right? But guess what? She's still going over there and bouncing on that pole. Pause. No diddy. She's still going over there bouncing on that pole. She's still going over there and get her back blown out, as Ninja. Right? That Ninja ain't got no job. But guess what? She coming back over here where dude, she not paying no rent, she not paying no bills. He taking care of a kid that is not his. First of all, that was red flag number one. Stop taking care of kids that are not yours. Right? Especially if you have no kids with her. I'm assuming that he doesn't even have a child with her. He just picked her up off the street, as Ninja. Right? You found the first thing smoking that starts showing you attention. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Especially in this economy right now, you have predators out here now, man. You have women out here who are waiting. They're gonna give you the winky wink, Ninja. I don't care if you handsome or not. I don't care if you handsome or not. It does not matter, right? Women are out here, they're trying to survive. They're trying to, you know, find a dude who's willing to, you know, take care of them. They're trying to find a dude who's willing to, you know, throw up some money for them. Ninja, they'll give you the winky wink. They'll show you a little cleavy, right? They'll wear the tidy pants, right? Listen, they out here. They're out here. So just don't think for a second that just because a woman flirt with you, just because a woman, you know, show you some attention or something like that, oh, she genuinely cares for me. Oh, she genuinely likes me. Nah, Ninja, it don't work like that. A woman can show you some care. She can show you some love, you know, swallow you up and all that. But guess what? She still got a motive, ass Ninja, right? And if she got a baby daddy, guess what? She's still getting those pipes. She's still getting that pipe and her back broken, right? Shane Alexander said this is a real life nature show. The baby daddy will always be the alpha and the step. That's exactly. Especially if that was her, like, bro, you can't beat the man that she had kids with. That is a lifelong imprint. That is a forever imprint. You can't beat that. They're always going to be connected because of the kid in the first place, right? You better off the ninja being dead. You better off the ninja being dead. That's it. That's absolutely it. But anyway, more Mitch is down bad, man. What's up with this, man? What's going on right here? What is what? A trans dog completes perfect role. Crowd goes wild. Now you ninjas are on a whole nother level now. Nick, I don't even know what I just watched, Ninja. I don't even know what I just watched. But ninjas talking about the patriarchy coming back. Yeah, okay. Ninjas keep talking about the patriarchy coming back. Yeah, all right. Patriarchy ain't coming back. Ninjas out here pretending to be dogs, a trans dog at that. Ninja, I didn't know a trans dog existed. I didn't know a trans dog existed, but it gets worse. It gets worse, as Ninja. Right? Ninjas, listen, ninjas are into some freaky deaky stuff, right? But it gets weirder than that, though. Right? It gets weirder than that. I keep showing y'all video proof of this. I told y'all where we going in society. I keep telling y'all, watch this, ass Ninja.
Meow. Meow 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 meow.
What in the hell? What in the hell? What in the hell? What this ninja must have a whole 13-incher ass ninja. Pause. No diddy. How is this even possible? Listen, I don't know what's going on in the world. Listen, when I seen this, I had to put my phone down. When I seen this, a ninja had to put his phone down. I'm like, this is enough internet for today. Right? This is enough internet. This is enough internet for the day. When you think you've seen it all on the internet, a ninja will show you. He'll get up here and show you why you haven't seen it all yet, as ninja. Right? But y'all think the patriarch is coming back. Yeah. All right. Good luck, ninjas. Good luck. Good luck. But anyway, moving on. Meeches is still down bad. I wasn't even playing it. I wasn't even playing it. My bad. I'm showing all kinds of facial expression. First time I heard the whole video.
How does it make me gay?
How about
That's a good question. I feel like in 2025, there are two types of women. There is women with a and women with a
same skin?
and it's the same tissue. It's just different form of the same thing.
Woman different level.
She's definitely a woman to me, and that's how I see her. It's part of you, and I love you, and I
mean,
love
like-
every part of you.
And you know what? You don't need to answer anyone. People just curious because they're jealous.
I'm straight. I'm dating Ladyboy, and I don't think I'm gay. I'm attracted to Chini. She looks like a woman. She's very beautiful. She's very feminine. How does it make me gay?
How about
That's a good question. I feel like in 2025, there are two types of women. There is women with a and women with a
same skin?
and it's the same tissue. It's just different form of the same thing.
Woman different level.
She's definitely a woman to me, and that's how I see her. It's part of you, and I love you, and I
mean,
love
like-
every part of you.
And you know what? You don't need to answer anyone. People just curious because they're jealous.
I'm straight.
Ninja. What did this ninja just say? What did this ninja just say, man? Bruh. I keep telling y'all what is coming. I told y'all what is coming. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all, ass ninja? I told you. I said this is coming, and this is going to be more prominent. This is going to be more prominent when with Gen Z. Judge says ninja on ninja. Bruh, I keep telling y'all, as the gender dynamics continue to get worse, right? It's not getting better. It's not getting better. Marriages are still plummeting. Gen Z is not even getting married at all, right? Divorce rates are still skyrocketing, right? I told y'all. Shane says, release the dogs. I've seen enough. See, look. Right? He said, this ninja just said, you know, she's a full-blown, she looks feminine, just like the other ninja I showed y'all. He was like, oh, you look good. The he she thing that I showed y'all. Right? And when I asked y'all to grade her, I asked y'all to rate her, you ninjas failed for her. You couldn't even tell, as ninja. Right? You couldn't even tell. But now ninjas are actually going through with it. Now ninjas are actually going through with it. They're saying, listen, I don't want the woman with the V. He said, I want the woman with the D. That's what he said. Hey, Moy, he said a bunch of playing Xbox ass mofos. Listen, he said, I don't want to whoop. I don't want the woman with the V. I want the woman with the D. He want the woman with the D. Listen, I don't know who's doing the piping, but hey, I'm assuming that he says I'm not, he says I'm not rainbow. That's what he said. He said I ain't gay. That's what he said. That's what he said. So I'm guessing if he's saying, oh, he is feminine and all that stuff, I'm assuming he's doing a piping ass ninja. I'm assuming he's doing the piping ass ninja, but you know, you never know ass ninja. But Mitch is a down bad man. I told y'all this is what coming. Sexually fluid ass ninjas. Sexually fluid ass ninjas. Right? Sexually fluid ass ninjas. They as long as it appears to be she's feminine, she is feminine facing, right? She is feminine facing, they're okay with it. Right? This is what they have programmed into the youth. This is what has been pushed for the longest at this point. They're okay with it. They're okay with it. So this is what we're going to see in the future, guys. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised when dudes are walking around and you know they're seeing what appears to be what a woman on the surface, what appears to be a woman on the surface until she start opening her mouth and then that Adam's apple start poking out as ninja, right? That Adam's apple start poking out. But this right here could be a reason why ninjas are like, the ninjas so down bad. They're like, you know what? I don't want a woman with the V. I want a woman with the D ass ninja. Right? That's what I got to start using in place of the rainbow ass ninja. You don't want a woman with the V. You want a woman with the D, huh? You want a woman with the D. But this could possibly explain why ninjas are just like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go the other way, ass ninja. Listen to her right here.
God, men in my comments, you should try to date a regular guy. Why would I do that? Be fucking for real. The passion that boils in my bones, the desire, the decisions I've made every single day, the hard work I've put into myself, and you want me to just go get a guy with a regular job? Be so for real. Be so for real. It's no disrespect to those men. You guys are valuable. You are God's creatures. I love you. But do I want to mate with you? No. The passion that I put into my everyday life, the grind, the consistency. I'm a serial entrepreneur. My businesses are thriving. I'm so proud of me. And you want me to just date men for any old reason? No. Like the way that I'm building my family and my empire, I am scouting your genetics. This isn't going to work for me, babe. I don't want you to have 12 kids all over the earth. Oh no. That's embarrassing for me. I'm judgmental. I hate how everybody tries to act all perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm judgmental. I'm judging all of y'all. And I don't want no parts of that shit. Your decisions are showing up in your life. You have the job you have today because for the last 5 years, you thought it was playtime. It's not playtime for me yet. And I've known that probably since I was about 16. I've seen the struggle of my family for generations. And I was like, I'm going to be the one to change this. And now you want me to go mate with some guy that has a regular job? What does that even mean? What is a regular job? If you're talking about NFL players and athletes, when have you seen me date an NFL player or an athlete? What are y'all even talking about? I've dated one person in the limelight for 6 months as a fun fling. And now you want to put it on me like no, I've had 2 boyfriends my whole life. I'm very selective. And I'm not disappointed in that decision. But now I'm definitely
Dang, I was muted the whole time. I got to pay attention to this thing, man. Dang, got to pay attention. But anyway, yeah, this is the chick that was dating. This is the chick that was dating Rick Ross, right? She said that she was dating Rick Ross for 6 months as Ninja, right? This is who was dating Rick Ross for 6 months, right? This is why dudes are dating chicks with the sticks as Ninja. This is why dudes are dating the chicks with the sticks ass Ninja, because you got these chicks out here, they only dating the top 5%. I said 95-5 rule is in effect. If y'all don't believe me, I hope y'all believe me now. The 95-5 rule is deep into action right now, right? 95% of the women are trying to attain 5% of the men. Absolutely. I'll even take it down a little bit and say 90-10. I'll say 90-10 just for, fun sakes, but really 95-5 rule is in full effect. And they don't have a problem with displaying or showing that, hey, you're not it. You told her. I mean, she told you exactly what she wants. She said she's literally out here scouting for genetics, right? Whether that means resources, whether that means a dude is 6'5", 6'4", 6'8", right? Muscly, right? Have a bunch of resources, pockets on full, right? She just told you. She told you herself. And she just said what a lot of women, a lot of women are saying it out loud nowadays, but she said the quiet part out loud. She said the quiet part out loud. Listen, I'm out here scouting for genetics. If you're not that guy, you're not him. If you're not him, I don't want nothing to do with it. So guess what? Guess what guys are doing? They don't have no chance. They definitely don't have a chance with a chick like this, regardless. Right. This chick is way out of range for any normal ninja, right? Right. Moy says Rick Ross definitely don't have genetics. Yeah, he definitely don't have genetics, but he definitely sitting on a pile of cash, though. His fat self definitely sitting on a pile of cash. But this is how a lot of women feel nowadays. So most men can't even get her. Right. Most men can't even get her. That's completely out of range. And then now you have normie chicks. You got normal, everyday looking chicks, right? Which we're going to show you. I'm going to show you towards the end, towards the main event, right? I'm going to show you what normal, everyday chicks are also doing out here, right? But even normal, everyday chicks, dudes can't even get the normal, everyday chicks either. So dudes out here, they saying, "Dang, I can't get the baddies. I can't get the baddies. I can't get the normal everyday, the normal chicks, the normie chicks. I can't get them either. So you know what? You know what? I'm gonna just date. I'm not gonna date a chick with the V. I'm gonna date a chick with the D. Right? So they're already classifying it. Dude said, "Nah, I'm not gay." That's what he said. He said, "I'm not gay. This is a chick. She's just a chick with a stick ass ninja." She's just a chick with a stick ass ninja. That's it. She got a little dangly between her legs, but look at her. Look at her. She's all feminine and small. She got boobs and a booty and all that. She puts on makeup. She just got a little dangly in between her legs. Paul's no ass ninja. Right? Paul no Diddy ass ninja. But anyway. This is what I be telling y'all guys. This is why when I have my camera out, you gotta watch out for ninjas like this, man. You gotta watch out for ninjas like this. Ninjas are literally, show you the utmost disrespect. And when I tell you, so many dudes out here are just jealous, they're envious, right? They have no issue like trying to tell you that, oh, you're doing something wrong and all of this stuff. Let's just check it out. I'll let you guys be the judge right here. Let's check it out.
Been streaming all night. He's mad lame. I ain't gonna lie.
Who's lame? Why I gotta be lame? Huh?
No.
Mind you, you see the chicks right here, right? It always got to do with the chicks, right? The chicks right here. So they probably came over here because he was streaming. He's a streaming ass ninja. Then you got these pedestrians over here, these pedestrian ass ninjas over here, right? They seen the camera too. They seen the camera and then they seen the chicks and they looked at him. They probably thought he was unworthy as ninja. So now they want to come over here and cause problems because ninjas be jealous ass ninjas. They be jealous. They see a dude doing his thug thizzle, right? They see a dude, prospering out here, talking to the snow bunnies out here, and then just want to hate. But let's continue the rest of the video.
Wait, why I gotta be lame?
Hey, if you don't fade it, he a bitch.
Pull up. Who's a bitch? Huh? Wait, hold this. Huh?
If you don't fade it, he a bitch.
All right, hold this. Hold this. What he said?
It was over the girls that just dipped.
Nah, he just called me out. You feel me? No, he just called me out. So you feel me? It's never for the husband, brother. You gonna drop me? Bro, who are you, gang?
I'm Alexander. How you doing?
I'm not shaking your hand, bro.
I'm making him go viral. He got the stream out, super lame. Why is niggas streaming in 2025? I don't understand.
How am I lame though? Like, what? How does that?
Did dude just come out of his mouth and just say why are ninjas streaming in 2025? Why are ninjas streaming in 2025? I don't know. Maybe because ninjas making money. I don't know. Maybe because clout is status. I don't know. Maybe because the internet is the new thing. Why aren't you streaming as ninja? See, when somebody see you doing something, and they're not doing it, right? Or they can't see themselves doing it, they don't know what to talk about. They couldn't pick up a camera. Listen, it's not as simple as just picking up a camera. It's not as simple as just picking up a camera. It's not as simple as even just picking a topic, right? People who can do this on a day in and day out basis, it takes some skill, it takes some development, right? You have to be good on your feet, right? You have to know how to talk. You have to be willing to talk off top of the mind. So you have to be, always aware of what you're saying at all times. So ninjas like this, man, I can't, and I've run into ninjas like this, right? People who I've shown my YouTube too. They check it out. Oh, look at this ninja. He all muscly and shit, right? He think who he think he is as ninja. He think he a streamer ass ninja. John said Casanata ass ninja. Right? Look at this ninja right here. What? Who's this ninja? I make money building homes and remodeling things. It's more honest work. See, we got us one. Ass ninja. We got us one. Listen, ninja. I don't care what the hell you think is honest work. Dude is literally streaming. What do you mean honest work? It's more honest work. Says who? Yeah, you going and by no means am I trying to get on you because I'm a blue collar worker myself. Ninja, I would rather stream and make a shit ton of money than get out here and mess up my body, destroy my body, and not even seeing the full fruits of my labor come to fruition. If I go into the store, they're not going to ask me when I'm trying to buy a bag, when I'm trying to buy some lunch as ninja, when I'm trying to go into a 4-star, 5-star restaurant, they're not going to ask me, oh, do you stream or do you remodel homes as ninja? No, they're going to take my money, right? I'm going to get my experience and I'll be on my way as ninja. I'll be on my way. Listen, y'all need to quit it with this whole merit shit. It's a more honest work. It's a more honest work. Says who? I don't care if you remodeling homes. I don't care if you a doctor, an attorney, right? You talking about it's a more honest work. There's doctors and attorneys that'll look at you like a fucking peasant. They'll look at you like a peasant. Oh, look at him. He's out here building homes and remodeling things. Oh, peasant ass ninja. Look at him. He couldn't go to school and get a 4-year degree. He couldn't go to medical school ass ninja. He couldn't go to medical school ass ninja. This is why I don't. If you're doing the right thing, ninja, it does not matter. You're not out here selling drugs or breaking into people's shit or anything like that. Nobody cares about talking about more honest work. This is an honest work. You have to put in work. So am I not doing the honest work? Am I not doing honest work because I'm sitting in front of a computer and talking? It's not honest work. There's no work that goes into this. Could you get up here and do this job? Could you get up here and stream? Could you get up here and talk for a few hours? As ninja, could you go in and search for content? Could you talk off the top of your head as ninja? right? Could you talk off the top of your head as Ninja? So be careful when you talk about what people do for work. Because I'm the same blue collar worker that, you know, some people may look down on, right? You work in blue collar too. There's a lot of people who work in education, right? Who got higher degrees who look down on me and you. They look down on me and you. But you have the nerve to say that somebody's not doing a honest day's work. I think that's lame. Right? That's you work you as bad as the hater ass Ninja in this video talking about some he lame and right why Ninja still streaming in 2025 Ninja because Ninja's making money in 2025. That's why. So be careful when you talk about what somebody's doing for work. If they're not out here committing no crime or doing it, not hurting nobody or nothing, he doing the honest work. He outside, he could be partying, he could be drinking or something, but no, he's documenting his life. He's streaming, right? Apparently, he must be somebody because I mean, I've looked him up. He must be somebody. Come on, man. Talking about more honest work. Yeah, you can say that all you want to. Anyway, let's continue.
That how to stream like what
Who is this nigga? Who is this nigga, bro?
well, why are you just hating though? Like
I'm not hating.
he's a D1 hater. First he wanted to fight me, and now he's saying I'm lame for streaming.
Look, I'm just trying to understand. Why is this nigga streaming?
He gonna keep okay, so
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like real quick. That's what I'm saying.
bro, if you want to fade, okay, then do something. Then do something. Do something so I could hit you in your shit. He keep talking about streaming. He keep talking about let's fade.
No, I said he a bitch.
Who show me I'm a show me I'm a
No, that was crazy. That was crazy. No, watch out. My bad. That was crazy.
Nah, bro, I'm not about to shake your hand, gang. You just calling me a bitch and being disrespectful, bro.
Hold on. Weird. The TikTok shit. Yes, bro. Isn't that weird? It is. Thank you, bro. That's all I was saying.
How's that weird though?
You got a 5'3" nigga. You got a. I can't even see his face. His shit too bright. And you got a nigga in sparkly shit. It's not weird. If that's not weird, I don't know, bro. I wish I could shake your hand, but you don't want to.
Hey man, you just came to me disrespectfully, bro. You feel me?
Hey, this man has been streaming all night. He's mad lame. I ain't gonna lie.
Who's lame?
Mind you, I remember back in I think this was definitely last summer. Last summer, I think I had just crossed over to I think I had just crossed over to like 2,000 subs, and I was at Twin Peaks. I was streaming, and I was outside talking, streaming at Twin Peaks or whatever. So this dude came up. He came up and literally did this, right? Hating ass Ninja. He was like, I'm like, then he want to play it off like, I'm just playing. He was like, you've been on your phone. You've been on your phone the whole time you've been here. Like, Ninja, I'm literally streaming as Ninja. I'm doing something as Ninja. I'm doing something. But Ninja see you, and then like the chicks I took pictures with, I paid the chicks. Like I told them, listen, y'all came over here, on your own time. Like you could be working or whatever. So I cashed out all three of them. Right, to take the thumbnail with me. But Ninja just be hating. Y'all gotta understand, dudes are haters out here. They're D1 haters. They're D1, and especially if females around. Oh, definitely not. Nick says, Nick, I be telling people, my boys, let's just kick it at the crib and invite bras here. They trying to go out, waste money, and be fake. Yeah, it's no point. Moy says, I can't wait until I have 2,000 subs. Yeah, when you cross over, then you're gonna be like, dang, okay, I got 2,000. Now I still need more, right? Because every level that you get to, like, we're almost at 9,000. We're almost at 9,000 subs, man. Right? And then soon to be 10,000. Once I cross over and be like, dang, I need 20,000. Right? Dang, I need to get bigger. Now I need 25,000. I need 50,000. Right? I need 50,000. Right? So listen, and stay up out these streets because you got a bunch of haters, right? When you're talking to chicks in public, and they're just gonna try to, all kinds of stuff to you. But anyway, more on Mitch is down bad, man. More Mitch is down bad. Listen, they almost saved my guy right here. He was almost saved. He was almost saved from 30 to life right here. Now, they couldn't save him in time. They could not save him in time, but now, now he has to do his 30 to life. He's on his way to do 30 to life. So go ahead and check out this video right here.
Oh, yeah, when we impose life on someone, we're creating a lot of harm and suffering for them.
So I'm not necessarily, in tune with whatever this dude is pushing right here. So from the caption, it says, this young man in Savannah, Georgia asked, why stop having kids? So this dude is a part of some project where he's telling people to stop having kids if you can't afford them, stop having kids if you're not mentally fit, and all of that stuff, right? So we're gonna let him continue.
And that's just inherent with life, problems, challenges, burdens. And we're forced to exist. We don't get a choice. There's no consent, but we do get a choice when it comes to creating other.
Look at little Kaylee in the back. Look at little Kaylee in the back. Listen, she's edging up. Listen. He's trying to tell this ninja something right now. He having a man-to-man conversation with this ninja right now, right? What? Just pay attention to her and see what she do. Then we're gonna break it down.
Their life, so we don't have to make that choice. There's a lot of benefits too to being child-free. You have more freedom, spontaneity. You can do more with your money, do more things that you want to do because there's less self-sacrifice involved with doing things for your children as opposed to for yourself. And less stress. And it's a cruel world. Almost everyone can acknowledge that this is a cruel, very unfair world. So why subject someone to that?
No,
What's your opinion?
We're Christians, so we're in the Bible to create and make more, and that's a blessing God's given us. That's what we believe.
Well, I read the okay.
That's definitely his girlfriend. That's definitely his girlfriend. But basically, this ninja was just talking about, listen, don't have kids if you can't afford them. Like, don't bring kids into a horrible world or whatever. And the ninja was listening. But you know who's going to convince him? Like, Ninja was already debating on not having kids. He was already debating on being MGTOW already, right? He was already debating on being MGTOW. This is why this came to his attention already, right? This is why it sparked his attention. This is why it sparked his interest. He was like, Ninja, you know what? I was already thinking about not having kids, but this bitch behind me, right? She's been talking about kids. She's been talking about marriage, ass Ninja, right? And I don't know if I'm ready, ass Ninja. I don't know if I'm ready. They want us to have kids. Her family wants us to have kids and all that. She wants to have about 3, 4. See, this is her security ticket. See, y'all don't be paying attention. Y'all don't be paying attention. That's why she was quick. That's why she was so quick to step in. That's why she was so quick to step in. She was like, nah, you're not about to convince him. This is my meal ticket right here. This is my meal ticket right here. But guess what? Right? She had to drag him all along. Like, come here, Ninja. Come here, Ninja. No, you're not about to do that. You're not about to do that, ass Ninja. Nope. He's trying to convince you and tell you that you don't want to have kids. That's her financial security. That's her financial security. He's like, nah, I can't do that. Yeah, he already think about it. Now he's about to go home and he's about to think about it. But guess what she's gonna do? What she say anyway? She was like, no, we're Christian and we believe in producing a family. We're Christian and we believe in producing a family, ass Ninja. Right? We lost one, boys. We lost one. Look at him. Look at his face. He really in tune with it. He paying attention. Like, okay, you know what? That actually do make a lot of sense. Look, she over there nervous. Look at her. She over there nervous. Oh shit, he trying to convince him, ass Ninja. Trying to convince him. Look, he in tune with it. He listening. He like, okay, that makes sense, ass Ninja. That makes sense. Look, he was about to tell him, I was contemplating not having kids, ass Ninja. he was really about to get into conversation. You know what? I was thinking about not having kids, ass Ninja. But here she go. Like, nah, Ninja, we about to get married, ass Ninja. We about to get married. Look at her. She getting nervous. She getting nervous. Look at her face. Oh no. You trying to convince him? Oh, come on, it's time to go. This is getting scary. Look, she getting nervous. She getting nervous because he actually listening. He's actually listening and contemplating like, this shit makes sense, ass ninja. Look at her. She getting nervous. Look at her. Look at her. She getting nervous. Come on, let's go, honey. Let's go. Let's go. And then then she stepped down. That was out of line right now. That's out of line. That's how I did see this dynamic. This dynamic, the way that she just stepped in for him as a grown ass man, he couldn't fend for himself, right? She could have easily let this man say what he had to say, get it off his chest, and fend for himself. He asked him, "What do you believe?" He asked him, "What do you believe?" Then she stepped in and told him what they believe together. Now that's out of line. So you can already tell how this dynamic is about to go. So y'all got to read the room. Y'all got to read the situation. This is who's running this right here. Old girl is who's running this right here. You can tell. Stepping up in the conversation when two grown men are talking, he asked him. And then you step in for him and tell him what he believed. Come on, that's out of line. He's out of line. Like, here we go. Comments right here said, so happy you posted this separately from the video. This was the most troubling interaction because he was genuinely being made to think, right? This is what men do, right? Just because somebody has an opposing view of you or opposing view, like that doesn't mean that you can't sit there and listen and, see what the other person talk about. So he was genuinely being made to think, and she just couldn't handle it and shut him down. She couldn't handle it because that's her meal ticket, ninja. It's her meal ticket. But they about to go raw. She about to put the best punani on this ninja he's ever seen in his life. She's about to put the best punani on this ninja. He gonna forget about the whole day. She gonna put that thing on him, and then as soon as he drains, she's gonna remember we talked about kids. Now she gonna talk to him while he in it, right? She gonna talk to him while he in it. Yeah, go ahead. Yep. You remember we talked about kids, right? You still want to have kids? She gonna be like, yeah, baby. Yeah, I want to still have kids, right? 3, right? She gonna be on top of them. 3, right? 3, right? Remember you promised me that ring, ass ninja? Remember you promised me that ring, ass ninja? Right on top of that ninja. You remember you promised me that ring? 3 kids, right? And a house and a white picket fence. Right? You can't be walking around listening to these guys talking nonsense, right? You know what we believe in. Right? As ninja. We lost him, man. We lost him. But hopefully he go away thinking with a new perspective. Right? Hopefully he go away thinking with a new perspective. Remember when I told y'all, man, just like these teachers out here, man. Just like these teachers out here, listen, women have some very, very deep, dark fantasies, man. They're very deep and dark fantasies, and only the real ones can really bring it out of them, right? Most men don't get to really experience women in this light. Most don't, because most really can't bring it out. A lot of women are not even comfortable being this way for most men in the first place, because most men still have this purity mindset, right? Women are just so pure, and they're not evil. They need to be saved, as ninja, but listen, this is proof right here that these hoes don't need to be saved, and they don't want to be saved either.
Where do you like him to finish?
Oh, in my face. I love white Christmas, white rain, white showers, white everything. I'm like, yeah, baby, yeah. Because honestly, it's fine that you like to come inside and blah, blah, blah. But for me, like I really want to in my face. For me, my face is disrespect, And I don't want to be respected in bed. So I want to be disrespected. Put all that shit in my face.
They don't want to be. Y'all heard it right out of the horse's mouth. Y'all heard it right out of the horse's mouth. I don't want to be respected in bed. Disrespect me. Y'all heard it right out of the horse's mouth. Ate and smash. We talked about it yesterday, didn't we? We talked about it yesterday. These women even like golden showers. Listen, a lot of men don't believe it, but I keep telling y'all. Women are hypocrites, because if you do try and talk with them about their dark side, they don't like it. It depends, man. It depends. Like I said, it just depends on who you are. Some of them bring it out. They can't wait. right? There's certain men that they'll try everything with. But there's other men who they look at as, oh, he could possibly be the husband type and things of that nature, right? They don't view the husband types as being the ones they can practice the freaky leak stuff with, right? The freaky leak stuff with. John says she sound like she like poopy tap. She might do. She might do. Moore says, I'm not talking sexually type. I'm talking about psychological dark side. Okay. Right. Aiden Smash said dark side chicks have no filters. It's wow. They have no filters. They're free. They're liberated. They liberated ass ninjas.
Show me and tell me, you see, this is what you're not gonna get. I'm gonna shower you. Get it.
Oh, there we go. Shower.
It is your glaze. No, mentiras.
Look, but then listen, when she take all of that stuff off, right? When she take all of that stuff off, she take the braids out and all that, she put on a normal everyday. Listen, this could be your barista right here. When she take off all the makeup, when she take out the braids, she put on a regular outfit and she just do her little smile, you wouldn't have not a clue. You wouldn't have a clue. This could be your local barista. She could be at Wally World right now, checking you out of the line right now. She can be doing that right now. You wouldn't have a clue. Right? They go to these little events, they go to these looks like a rave or some type of junk or some kind of event or something. But yeah, there y'all go. And she like showers, she like to get poop. Y'all just seen it. Look, she already experienced it. You seen her with the hand motions. Y'all seen her with the hand motions? Look at her. Let's
Where
check
do
it
you
out
like him
again.
to finish?
Oh, in my face.
Oh, she look, ooh, well, yeah, she can open wide too. Look at that. There go the monster coming out. Yeah, she on one. She definitely on one. Jezebel is in full effect. Jezebel is in full effect. She is psyched out. She is psyched out. She's on some kind of bean, some kind of Molly. I guarantee it.
I love white Christmas, white rain, white showers, white everything. I'm like, here, baby, here. Because honestly, it's fine that you like to come in inside and blah, blah, blah. But for me, like, I really want to in my face. For me, my face is disrespect, And I don't want to be respected in bed. So I want to be disrespected. Put that shit in my face. Show me and tell me, you see, this is what you're not gonna get. I'm gonna shower you. Get it.
I'm gonna shower you. Okay now. Okay, she ready to go. Said, don't lie, fellas. All of you would hit. LOL. Drunk Monk, thanks for the donation, man. Don't lie, fellas. All of you would hit LOL. I would, but just for an hour. Yeah, I mean, listen, we don't lie here. We don't lie here. She could definitely get it. She definitely looks fun. She definitely looks fun for sure. Drunk Monk says, do you think all women rebound? Yep, in some form or fashion, absolutely. In some form or fashion, absolutely, they do. Because they need that emotional connection. They need somebody to be, there for them, right? They need somebody to be, the step up guy, like we seen the earlier guy drinking his Corona, telling folks that, she went back to her baby daddy and he went up in those guts. Yeah. He was just a rebound guy. He was just a stepping stone ninja, right? He was the ninja that she went to when things wasn't working out with her baby daddy. Yep. Blue Wave says she likes to be oppressed in bed. Yep. So she submit in bed, but is a full-blown feminist in these streets. Moore says she definitely likes to whip and change. Yeah, this the type she will show you that BDSM. She will show you the BDSM. She will show you that BDSM. She will put you in chains and all kinds of stuff. She probably be whipping you, pegging some of you ninjas, you nasty ninjas. Right? Moore says if she has a baby daddy, everybody else is a rebound ninja. Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is a prime example. So we can, you know, Jezebels are everywhere, man. You gotta watch out. They're everywhere. And listen, here's one example of one right here, live in the flesh. She's gonna tell him, this is a YouTuber right here. She's gonna tell him exactly what he wants, exactly what she wants. So listen closely to what she's saying. Listen closely to what she's saying. Pay attention.
And I told you what happened.
Like, what would you say if I told you that I needed your nut? Like, I need it.
I would say, what is it that why do you need that?
Just, I want to taste it. I want to know what it's like. Like, your energy is so amazing. Like,
Thank you.
And I can only imagine how uplifting it would be to like swallow your nut. Like I feel like your aura, like that, like it would be inside me then. Like I would have like your part of your soul, you know, would be inside me, and I really want that.
No.
Listen. Full blown succubi. Full blown succubi. She's literally telling you what exactly she wants. She's literally telling you, hey, listen, yeah, I need that energy. I need your energy. I needed a part of me. I need a piece of your soul. She's literally telling him. Doomer Viking, that's that spirit of Lilith. Energy vampires. She's literally saying, like, hey, I need, like she's saying, oh, your aura. Listen, the way that listen, I tell you guys, when you hem, you hem. So they pay attention to how you carry yourself. They pay attention to how you walk into the room, right? They looking and trying to see what car you drive. They looking to see if you got some clout. They looking to see if you have some money. And listen, when they see all that they need to see, they want a piece of you. They want a piece of you. She said, listen, she had no problem telling. And this is when you get to these levels, and McQueen has been in the game for a long time. When you get to these levels of McQueen, right? Women have no issue revealing their dark side to you. Right? They have no issue revealing the dark side to you. They will willingly reveal this stuff to you. Right? Willingly. And you know, listen, y'all don't believe it, but like some of y'all already said, Lilith, right? The spirit of Lilith, the spirit of Delilah, right? Jezebel, energy vamps. Blue Wave says she could suck the paint off your pickup truck. That's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into some of the main events. So I know a lot of you ninjas, what y'all talked about how body count mattered and all this stuff. Listen, we're entering into a time period where body count does not matter anymore. Right? We're entering into a time period where body count does not matter anymore. And women do not care about shaming and guilt and any of that stuff. They don't care about any of those things that you ninjas care about, right? They don't care about any of that. So now we're entering into a time period, and it definitely started with the Bonnie Blue chick, right? We're going to talk about her in a few minutes, but it definitely started with the Bonnie Blue chick. The Bonnie Blue chick. If you don't know who the Bonnie Blue chick is, that's the chick who she let 1,000 dudes run a train yang on her. Right, she let 1,000 dudes run a train yang on her. So now we're getting into a time period where women are trying to achieve this. There's been some other women who've been trying to basically step up and do the same thing that the Bonnie Blue chick is doing. So they're trying to beat her record. Even Bonnie Blue is trying to shoot for even more guys. Right, she's trying to get her body count even more up than it already is. But these chicks do not care about body count. They look at it as they're looking at it as an achievement. And then to be honest with you, I showed you guys the men over spring break literally celebrating Bonnie Blue. Like they were taking pictures with her, trying to kiss her, trying to hold her, you know, spanking her on the butt. They were treating her like a celebrity. So now we're gonna have like these chicks, these OnlyFans chicks, these Instagram model chicks. We're gonna have these chicks who are literally like basically celebrities, and the men are going to be gooning for them. The men are going to be gooning for them. The men are going to be, you know, head over heels for them. Men are worshiping these kind of chicks now. So as you know, basically, not Delilah, Jezebel was worshipped, right? Jezebel was worshipped, right? You had the cities, you had cities who were literally worshiping Jezebel. So Jezebel was looked at, she was an actual person, but she was looked at as some sort of god, right? She was looked at as some sort of god. And if you pay attention, if you read the story of Jezebel, we're not going to dive into it today, maybe a different day. But if you dive into the story of Jezebel, Jezebel was worshipped, right? She was one of the false gods that were worshipped, right? And now what we're seeing with OnlyFans, what we're seeing with gooning, what we're seeing with men just in general, just putting women on the pedestal. This is modern day. This is the modern day Jezebel, right? This is the modern day Babylon, right? Where women are putting on a pedestal. Men have literally fallen, right? Men have literally fallen. But now what we're seeing what we've already been seeing for the past few decades, but the roles have reversed. And now the women are more empowered than the men. They're using their liberation, right? They're using their sexual liberation. They're using their every kind of liberation, feminist liberation, anything that you can name of, right? They're using it to their advantage, and they understand that men especially are very desperate out here, and men are willing to pay women, right? For OnlyFans, not even get touched as ninjas out here going out bad. But anyway, enough of me ranting on about Jezebel, right? We're going to talk about Jezebel in a different stream. We're going to dive into it in lengths, right? Pause, no Diddy. But let's watch this video right here.
My body count is 1,572.
Body count is 1,572. How old do you think she is? Come on now.
And so I don't think body count should matter, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I've heard a lot of numbers and it just doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Are you speechless?
Yeah, just kind of said you're
Excuse me, you can't shame people because of their body count.
1,500, whatever the
72. 72.
That's insane. I'll keep it real.
Just say you're jealous.
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
So my body count is 1,572. And so I don't.
Best believe it. And I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. Nick said Islam is right about women. Moore says she's a listen, regardless of any of that, guess what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna happen? Nothing. Nothing is gonna happen. Why? Because she's right. She was right in that aspect. You cannot shame women anymore. You can't. And I'm not saying like literally, oh, you can't shame women. No, I'm talking about literally, even if you were to say something, it does not matter. You think she cares? You think she cares about what this ninja think? Do you really think she cares about what this ninja think? You think she cares that he called her a hoe? You think she really cares? Nah, she doesn't. She does not care. She don't care about what this ninja think. She probably smashing some of the top of the line dudes. She probably smashing all kinds of entrepreneurs, NFL players, NBA players, hockey players, you name it, influencers, right? She probably around some top-notch dudes. You think she really care about what this dude talking about? Nah, she don't care. She does not care. She does not care about anything. And most women today do not care. They don't care. And to be quite frank with you, I mean, most men are not even touching nowhere near that number. You would probably have to be a corn star to touch those kind of numbers. You have to be a corn star. You have to be a corn star, or you probably seeing chicks like every week. You seeing multiple chicks every week, but you definitely paying though. You definitely paying. See, a woman, she can rack up those numbers easily. Y'all don't think it's easy. Y'all probably don't think it's easy, but I told y'all, if you've ever been in college, man, if you've ever been in college, right? Freshman year, when those freshmen came through that first semester, oh, it was the wild, wild west. The women could easily rack up 50 bodies that week. 50 bodies that week, right? Soon as everybody came in, soon as move-in day and the party started, people were still moving in and everybody was throwing parties, right? That night after everybody moved in. Listen, that whole week, move-in week, that whole week, I guarantee you, it's easy. Women can easily rack up, especially if she looks good. She could easily rack up 50 bodies. I'm telling you, no lie. And that's in 1 week. I've seen it done. Come on now, it don't like the football team. The football team, that's 25 guys right there. Then you got the frat guys. Come on now, that's easy. They flipping and twisting them. They passing them around, especially that first week of college. Come on, come on now, come on. That ninja got a cool bear on his shirt, ass ninja. You think she care about what this ninja talking about? Hey, boy, stupid for that one. Ninja got a cool bear on his shirt, ass ninja. You think she care about what this ninja talking about? No, she don't care about what this ninja talking about. Yeah, I got 1,500 bodies. So what? And she probably done made some money off of it too. JC said, I checked out honestly, so I really don't care. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, moving on. So listen, when you think you're seeing plain Janes, man, when you think you're seeing plain Janes, you think that they're not getting down and dirty either. Listen, the plain Janes too. Listen, it's the baddies and the plain Janes. Listen, you ninjas can't win. No, we can't win out here. It does not matter. You might as well get in where you fit in. Moy said he at the JUCO. Listen, you got to get in where you fit in. It does not matter. She can look like this. She can look like a baddie. She can be an 8 or she can be a 5. It does not matter. All these chicks are out here. They're getting ran through. And listen, what she say? I was up at 3 a.m. to head to Houston for a swingers party. Listen, they're getting down and dirty out here, man. They are getting down and dirty out here. See, listen, I know I'm yanking the veil from some of y'all. I know I'm yanking the veil from in front of some of y'all. Somebody throw in a super chat. I know some of y'all was in the earlier live, so I'm not talking to y'all. Some of y'all was in the other live earlier today when I was talking about the economy and everything. Somebody throw in that super chat. How many people we got in here? We ain't got that many people in here tonight. We ain't got that many people in here tonight. Sam Moore says he discussing details with the 8 JUCO right now. Right now. Let's continue this video right here.
My Houston trip is not off to a good start.
Shit, Leah, damn. I know y'all been busy since then.
We're getting ready to
I
go to
should
the
have known.
party. I'm
These
excited.
ninjas, man.
Yeah. We just have an entire room filled with beds from wall to wall. Now, okay, we're rolling. Oh, okay, videographer. Thank you. I'm glad you got here.
We got you.
I was looking for you earlier.
Eating ninjas.
Yeah, they're having sex over there on the wall.
Man, look at these ninjas. I just knew it.
I had fun. Did you do something?
I just knew it. The most and listen, it's always the most plain Jane, rough looking ass chicks, right? Rough looking ass Becky's, right? And here go these ninjas right here. Ninjas can't wait. Ninjas can't wait to get their hands on the plain Jane ass white girl. They can't wait. Ninjas can't wait to get their hands on the plain Jane ass white girl. Come on now, ninjas, man. Listen, man. Golly, ninjas. I just knew it. I just knew it when I seen her face. I just knew it was some some ninjas from the Negro diaspora that was involved as ninjas. I just knew it was some ninjas from the Negro diaspora. I just knew it. I just knew it. From the Negro diaspora. Come on, Negro diaspora. Y'all got to do better than this, man. Y'all got to do better than this. And look at this ninja. This ninja don't look half bad. Pause. Right? This ninja don't look half bad. He don't look half bad. He can definitely possibly pull some dang on, top of the line chicks. Right? He can definitely pull some top of the line chicks. But these ninjas up in here, come on, bro. She has to be like 50. She got to be like 50. Moore says Negroes fucking it up again. Negroes fucking it up again. Cameron and Mace looking at ninjas. Bro, what is going on here? What is going on here? This man, come on now. Now what? This? Come on now, Negroes. What Dr. Umar at? Come on now. I'm gonna call him on you ninjas now. I'm gonna call Dr. Umar on you ninjas just because of this right here. You ninjas. I'm gonna call Dr. Umar just for this shit right here. Y'all over there going ham on grandma. Y'all going ham on Agnes over there. Come on now. I need y'all to do better. Said Dr. Umar is there. Dr. Umar somewhere in the cut. He hiding from. Hey, Dr. Umar hiding from the camera. Where you at, Dr. Umar? Dr. Umar, I know you in there. Yeah, she looked 50, but I bet she definitely is 44. She looked older though. She definitely looked older. I would say definitely high 40s, if anything. But come on, man. Come on, man.
How many did you have?
Dose.
How many?
2.
And he want to talk all smooth. 2 ass ninja. 2 ninja. You don't get on somewhere ass ninja. Going out bad. But when y'all listen, the perception is always okay. She can't be out here getting it. She can't be out here getting it, but best believe they be out here getting it. The plain Janes, right? The roughneck looking ones, and the baddies too. Just like this one right here. She's gonna explain, she's gonna give you the whole rundown. So this is a chick, she's on the dark side, boy. She's on the dark side, and I'm gonna let her explain herself.
With men for money, and I charge about $600 an hour. And what determines that price? Am I worth that much? Well, here's a newsflash for you. How much you make?
Hold up. Aiden Smash said PPM 600, not bad. I don't think this is not a PPM. This is not a PPM. This is per hour. So this is not sugaring. This is not a sugaring rate unless you're just asking a separate question. Unless you're just asking a separate question. But this is 600 per hour. But a PPM 600 for this. I mean, I've seen some strange numbers. But depending on what area you in, depending on what metro area you in, now you're talking about LA, Houston. I mean, most metro areas. I mean, some of them are definitely cheaper. I would say Houston, Dallas is probably cheaper than LA, Phoenix. It's definitely cheaper than LA, Phoenix, Vegas, right? Because you're getting more top of the lines over there. But then you got Houston, Dallas, Atlanta, Orlando, right? Maybe the Carolinas, a little bit more on the cheaper side for PPMs. It just depends. But this is not this right here. I didn't seen, trust me, I done seen chicks that'll blow her out the water for less than 600. Less than 600. Way less, but prices are definitely skyrocketing. Listen, the price of the P is definitely going up on you ninjas. Like ninjas definitely getting priced out now. You ninjas are definitely getting priced out. I already told you, if you want the real prime real estate, You want the real prime real estate. The real prime real estate is like 1,000 plus. 1,000 plus. Right? Real prime real estate. You're talking about model tier. Yep, definitely 1,000, 1,500. But we're gonna let her continue.
Has no being on like your worth as a human being. But is my service worth $600? Well, personally, I think so. But that's not exactly how I decided my rates. Most people, particularly in this industry, decide it on supply and demand. There is a set amount of hours that I will be able to do each week. So I need to find the sweet spot where I can charge the most amount of money and be able to fill up all of those slots. Charge too much and I will be making less money overall. Charge too little and I'll have too many inquiries and not be able to see everyone. There are some people in this industry who literally want one booking, one 1 hour booking a week or a fortnight or even a month. So they have ridiculously high rates. But the fact that I'm booked out days in advance, have heaps of regulars, and it's very rare for a client to only see me once, I'd say I'm worth the $600. I sleep with men for money and I charge about $600 an hour. And what determines that price? Am I worth that much? Well, here's a newsflash for you.
And listen, it does not matter what these normie ninjas are talking about. It does not matter what these normie ninjas are talking about. Guess what? She's charging 600 because people are paying the 600. There's a demand. So clearly, listen, y'all got to realize dudes have different kind of kinks and fetishes and all kinds of stuff. You got dudes who like this, literally. You have dudes with money, they like this quirkiness. Right? You got dudes with money who like this quirkiness, they like the nerdiness, they like the girl next door look, the plain Jane with the glasses, right? You got dudes who will pay for this look. They will pay for this look. So you got to realize, yeah, she's going for 600 and trust and believe. Like I just said, I've seen chicks for less than that who will blow her out the water. But at the same time, I've seen chicks that look just like her, charging this or even more. So listen, regardless of what you say, it is what it is. Let's read some of these comments. Who said that was a good deal? Drunk Monk, you were down. Drunk Monk at it again. Drunk Monk at it again with the drunk monkery. You're on that drunk monkery. Listen, ain't no amount is gonna get me to do that right there. There's no amount. No, I'm not going that route. Listen, not going that route. Not going that route. Aiden says you can't negotiate. That's low class. Tell him more. Tell him more. See, yeah, you listen. You don't want to be doing that. Listen, that's one thing that you don't want to. Now, if you're talking about, listen, sugar and this stuff. Listen, we can't be talking about this online. Can't be talking about this online. I'm gonna have to create a whole nother group, probably have to create a Patreon for this kind of talk. Got to be careful with that kind of stuff. So we'll definitely get into these conversations on a later date. But anyway, when I tell y'all, look, good women exist. Good women do exist. We just come with a pimp. Oh my God. This is the world we living in now. Good women do exist. We just come with the PIMP. We just come with a PIMP. That's it. We're in church. We're trying to get back to the Lord. We're trying to get back to the Lord, but we're good women out here. We exist. We've had our trials and tribulations. We was out here selling punani and what have you, right? Charging 600 per hour, right, Ninja? Right? But you don't know that. Turn off that music. Literally, remember I told y'all about the chick who, she went back to the guy who was pistol whipping her and all that stuff? They'll do all of this. And then go to the church and then get a ninja to save her. Right? Pistol whip ass ninjas. Ada Smith says, hell no, getting chicks from Figueroa is crazy work. I would say in the time that we're staying in, don't attempt any kind of old way of doing anything. To me, that's desperate. To me, honestly, that's low class. Even though I've seen plenty of chicks down here with high follower counts. With high follower counts. And if you know anything about Harry Hines in Dallas, if you know anything about Harry Hines in Dallas, there's chicks down there who got high follower counts. High follower counts, and they go down there and walk the strip. Right? They get their bag down there, but don't attempt anything old school, right? Because they will get you. They will get you because none of that you can really control. You can't really control what's going on, and it's just a whole different field. Get your butt robbed, all kinds of stuff, man. You just don't know, right? You just don't know. You don't want to be dealing with picking up chicks off the street. That's risky business. It's risky business, especially in LA. Yeah. LA politic a little bit different. You don't want to be out there. Yeah, Aiden Smith said, yeah, that's a different ball game. Streetwalker, that's a different ball game. As tempting as it is, that's a different ball game. As tempting as it is, that's a different ball game. But moving on towards the end. I told you we are going to talk about the Bunny Blue chick. So once again, we're back on body count again. We're back on body count again. So you remember the other chick? She said she had what, 1,572? 1,572. Let's see what Bunny Blue has. Let's see what kind of bodies she got on her.
Is your full body count, or do you count like one by one, or is it easy to like take multiples of tens or hundreds?
It's hitting close to 2,000
in the span of like how many years?
A year and a half ago. It's been very busy.
Could you name them all?
Oh, definitely not. No, like the day after I've forgotten.
What is your full body count? Or do you count like one by one, or is it easy to like take multiples of tens or hundreds?
It's hitting close to 2,000.
It's getting close to 2,000. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, this is going to become more of the trend. This is more says Snow Bunny Sunday. Yeah, they out here. The Snow Bunny's definitely wilding out here today. The Snow Bunnies are definitely out here wilding. But when I tell y'all this is going to be more of the trend right now, this is going to be more of the trend. Sorry to tell you, ninjas. Sorry to break the news. Sorry to break the news to you, ninjas, but this is going to be the new norm. You're going to have chicks. So young chicks are already seeing this. They've already seen OnlyFans. They've already seen Twitter. They already seen Corn, right? So they're seeing other young women literally get clout, literally get fame, literally get money, get all of this stuff, right? Due to them just exposing their body, smashing 1,000 dudes, right? Listen, this is going to become the new norm. Young women are going to want to achieve to be Bonnie Blue. They're going to want to achieve to be Bonnie Blue. Best believe it. Trust me when I say it. Right? Trust me when I say it. So now you're going to start to have the normie chicks. You're going to start having the normie chicks. They want to cross over. So a lot of the girls, when they turn 18, they want to achieve what Bonnie Blue has, right? Who is ridiculed? Bonnie Blue hasn't been ridiculed. Bunny Blue hasn't been shamed, right? You have men celebrating Bunny Blue, right? And of course, you have women saying, go queen, you go queen, it's your body, your choice, right? Your body, your choice. Tap Moore says, Tap, do you think it really affects women's self-esteem, or that's male coping? More than likely coping. More than likely coping. You got to realize women are operating on a different spectrum nowadays, right? They can give a damn about what you think, any of that, right? This feeds her ego. This feeds her self-esteem, right? This feeds who she is, right? This is how she's getting paid as well. You think she gives a damn about a ninja like me or a ninja like you who you're not paying the cost to be the boss? She don't care. She don't care. She's doing what she got to do to get to the bag. And best believe she's going to lead a whole bunch of other Jezebels, a whole bunch of other Liliths, right? She's going to lead a whole bunch of other army of Jezebels, just turned 18, right? About to graduate high school this year. You think they haven't seen Bunny Blue and seen her blow up and make all that money? You think they don't want to achieve what she achieved? You think they don't see all of this and think, oh, that's how you get attention, right? Oh, she's letting 1,000 dudes go up in her in 24 hours. You think they're not seeing that and thinking, dang, that's probably what I need to do to get ahead. Look at the economy. Women again desperate, men again desperate too. Diddy's favorite two party girls. Yeah, this one too, nasty too. I forgot her name. Well, I guess that's her page, Real Camilla or something like that. But she get freaky too. But let's move on to the next one. This is why I say men are not prepared for the modern day Jezebels out here. They're on a whole nother level, right? Y'all playing on level 1. These chicks out here, they're coming out the gate on level 50. Right? They're coming out the gate on level 50. You still playing on level 1. Right? You still playing on rookie mode. They're playing on Hall of Fame level. Blue Wave said a major thing right there. Exactly. There are 2025 role models for up and coming girls. Absolutely. You think that Bunny Blue has become big. You think the younger generation don't know who Bunny Blue is? The young girls know who Bunny Blue is. They've seen her. They're looking up to this kind of stuff now. Y'all think OnlyFans is bad? This is going to be OnlyFans 5.0. Right? Aiden Smash, they're normalizing trains. They're normalizing trains and they're normalizing body counts. But this is why though. This is why. And like I said, like we can always argue that this is by design. This is by design to further the relational gap between men and women. Right? But this is why they don't care. Let me show you why they don't care.
Ready to see your one of one custom 458 Liberty Walk?
I'm ready.
Fully customized in blue wrap, carbon everywhere, wide body kit. You know, one of my favorite things. Yeah, congratulations, Bonnie, to your new 458 Liberty Walk. Whole car's obviously been wrapped in blue as you requested. The brake calipers have also been changed to blue. You can see the engine covers, which were red before, have now been painted in blue. And you've got obviously the full wide
When
body
I asked for
kit.
brake lights to be changed.
Look at the plate.
No, I know. I forgot there was brake lights.
Fully customized interior, so all the seats have been done to blue seat belts, blue dashboard, blue on the steering wheel as well, carbon on the
Now you think she give a damn about anything any ninja got to say? What? If they are making a bag, do you think they care? This is a Ferrari 458, ninja. This is a Ferrari 458 custom built. And the plate says porn. Do y'all not understand what's going on out here? Young girls are looking at this and they're seeing, I look, and what they're doing is they're comparing and contrasting, right? So they're saying, I look better than Bunny Blue, or I'm younger than Bunny Blue, so I can possibly make more money. I could possibly make more money and I can live this life that she's living. You got to realize, guys, women are trying to do anything and everything to be able to live without men. They want to be able to, even though literally they can't, because without the men pounding her to Pound Town, right? Pounding her brains out, she wouldn't be able to make the money that she's making, right? But they want to be able to live without men. Right? They want to be able to make all of this money without the need for men. Right now, they will use men, of course. They'll use men for the digging stick. They'll use men for the clout. They'll use men, for the content and all of that, right? To get ahead. But as far as like being tied to a man, being attached to a man, and the man is the reason why, she has money and things of that nature, that's long gone. That is long gone, guys. Right? Aiden's Matt said she definitely got 1,000 OF subs after claiming 2K body count. 1,000, more like 50,000. And the big part of this is what I want you guys to take from this is men are allowing it. Men are allowing it. They're purchasing the OnlyFans. They're participating. Men are willful participants, just like the women are willful participants. They're willful participants. Men are participating in the debauchery as well. Right? Are they not? Are they not? They absolutely are. But I mean, like I said, and then Bunny Blue looks good. I mean, you know,
Small cards, blue just behind the seats.
That
You've
looks really
also
cool.
got your personal touch where it says Bonnie Blue on the headrests.
Oh, that actually looks really good. Can you see it?
You ready to see your one of one custom 458?
yeah, I'll take Bunny Blue up through there too. I'll take Bunny Blue up there too. But men are the ones who are literally just gave her a Ferrari, basically. They basically just gave her a Ferrari. Men who purchased the OnlyFans and all that, they gave her a Ferrari. I don't think it's a stick though. I don't think that's a stick. A 458. I'm sure that's automatic. I'm sure that's automatic. She know how to drive another stick though. She know how to drive another stick. Bobby L says, so she admitted to having a near 2,000 body count and they still want to gift her a car. No, no, that's not what I meant. She purchased a car. This is her purchase, right? She purchased a custom model of this 458. What I'm saying is because of the OnlyFans, because of the content, because of the men who are paying for the content, right? Cuckosauruses, right? That is the reason she's able to buy a Ferrari. That's what I'm more so saying. Nick says women can't drive automatic either. Well, listen, she's gonna be driving it somehow. Right? She bought the car, but the money came from the simps. Listen, this is the future. This is the future. And the sad part is men aren't even smashing her. Well, she's smashing the ones on camera is, but the majority isn't though. Right? The majority isn't. But yeah, she's still getting down and dirty online now. Best believe it. Now she's still linking up. She's doing like collabs and stuff like that with notable P stars, corn stars, and stuff like that. She's getting down and dirty. Right. But now that she's hot right now, she's a hot commodity right now. She's a hot commodity right now. So your corn stars are literally paying top dollar for her to collab. Right? Yeah, the average OnlyFans paying customer. Yeah, they're not touching them. But this is gooning, right? So gooning, dudes have corn addictions. They just sitting back and watching corn to women they will never touch, right? It's a whole issue. But are men going to change? Are men going to still do what's best for them? No, we already talked about this. We talk about this almost every day. Men are not going to do what's best for them. Men are not going to do what's best for themselves. Moy says, yeah, but I mean, the Bob paying for OnlyFans is smashing. He can watch corn for free. Yep, he can. But see, it's something lazy ass ninjas. But it's something about seeing. I don't know. I guess it's something about seeing, because I guess Instagram influencers, I guess they feel more real. They feel more real life, I guess, versus a corn star, versus a whole cinematic, movie. I guess they feel like, I don't know, Instagram influencers I can actually talk to and maybe one day meet. It's a whole psychological thing, right? It's a whole psychological thing. They feel like a Instagram influencer, right? A girl that's online is more, more possible to meet. More possible to meet. But yep, Nick said it. Yep, men have the power to stop this bullshit, but it'll never happen. Simp's gonna simp. That's it. That's it. I never understood paying for the membership. I never understood paying for the membership. But like, I don't know. That the majority of guys are doing it. A lot of guys out here doing it. Eddie Smash said, if this was a real girlfriend experience at a certain point, kind of makes sense for the simp, but these chicks have India's replying to messages. Yeah, they have somebody like her, as big as she's gotten now, she has a whole team. She's not directly responding to the messages, right? Asher got Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate will tell you. He'll tell you that he was the one, him and his team was replying back to the messages that they were sending to the girls. Right? That's what he said out of his own mouth. He said they were responding to it. And a lot of these girls, they have teams. Actually, some of them have even boyfriends. A lot of these girls, they have boyfriends, and the boyfriends are the ones, you know, actually responding to the messages and all that stuff. Right? Boy said so true. Some Pakistani dude named Abdul is responding to Bob. Right? But yeah, this is what's going on, man. So, like I said, men don't stand a chance against the modern day Jezebel. This is what you ninjas are up against, and it is not going back because chicks are out here. This is the route that they're going. You think these chicks actually want to work? If they can open up their legs and make money to just even a possibility, right? Even a possibility to be able to buy a Ferrari, even a possibility to make $1 million, right? Even a possibility, they're going to go this route. They're going to go the Bonnie Blue route, right? And as I showed you, listen, these chicks don't even have to be famous. They don't have to be good looking, right? As I showed you the old chick letting the young ninja smash, right? They don't even have to look good. They don't even have to look good at all. And they're involved in, listen, there's a whole spectrum to the dark side, right? There's a whole spectrum to the dark side. You know, you got these swingers, you got, you know, OnlyFans, you have streetwalkers, you have sugaring, you have a whole bunch of different aspects. Best believe by the time you meet some of these chicks, they by the time they're 25, hell, even 22, a lot of these chicks are deep in. A lot of these chicks are deep in. If they can make a pretty penny doing it, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna do it. I told you already. I know two separate chicks right now. Two separate chicks right now who I work with, right? Who do this on the side. Have a OnlyFans, and they, you know, sell punani on the side. Right? And I know for some of you ninjas, it's probably hard to believe, but this is what's going on out here. Right? It's the least obvious woman too. So don't think, oh, she has the girl next door look. She has the girl next door look. She wear glasses. There's no way that she's out here. Yeah, ninja, she out here too. She letting ninjas skinny pop on her she letting ninja skinny pop on her glasses. Right? She getting skinny pop on her glasses. Blue Wave says selling their soul is normal. It's normal these days. Absolutely. Right? Say, and you know, she lost a warranty on Ferrari because Ferrari doesn't allow you to do modifications. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that they don't allow do modifications. They like to keep their brand colors. But you know, was this a Ferrari shop though? Or she went to somebody else?
I'm ready.
Let's see. She probably did it custom, yeah. But it is what it is. I mean, she probably don't care. She don't care. Yeah, she probably don't care. She probably don't care. But anyway, ninjas, it's been nice. It's been nice kicking it with you, ninjas. Right. I hope you learned something from this. I hope I opened your mind up a little bit as ninjas. Right. Stay vigilant out there. Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to Moy. Shouts out to Nick. Shouts out to Blue Wave, Aiden Smash. Right. Shouts out to all of you ninjas. Shouts out to John. Shouts out to everybody who tuned in. If you came in late, make sure you catch the replay. And I'll see you ninjas on the next video. Peace.